All politicians of all parties, and virtually without any exception, are guilty, whether directly or indirectly, of murder, homicide, trespass, invasion, expropriation, theft, fraud, and the fencing of stolen goods on a massive and ongoing scale. And every new generation of politicians and parties appears to be worse and piles even more atrocities and perversions on top of the already existing mountain, such that one feels almost nostalgic about the past. They should all be hung, rot in jail, or be forced and busy making compensation.
A king comes to power by accident of birth. Okay, he might be a bad guy. There are many bad guys, many bad kings in history. Nobody will deny this. But first thing has to be considered is this. A king is of course expected by his own dynasty to just keep the dynasty alive. After all, they are family who want to inherit this stuff. If the guy gets too crazy, then his own family will see to it that he will be surrounded by people who control him, and if that doesn't work, they will assign some close relative or distant relative to make the guy head shorter. So kings were frequently killed because of these sorts of things. On the other hand, because he comes to power by accident of birth, kings are of course people who can be nice guys, just nice daddies, nice grandpas and so forth, who do nice things and are concerned about the wilderness and this and that, and leaves the people more or less alone. Think of a guy like Prince Charles. If he would be the absolute ruler of Australia, I think he would definitely be an advantage over your current rulers. On the other hand, if you ask yourself, how do people rise to the top in a democracy? You must be an intelligent bad guy in order to rise to the top. Imagine you would say, I will protect private property, I will not raise taxes, I will not engage in any type of redistribution, I will abolish all types of welfare handouts. What are your chances that you will rise to the top in a big country? The answer is, you can forget it. Democracy is, so to speak, the guarantee that only bad people will rise to the top, and the more so, the larger the country is. That might not be the case in a small village of 100 people where everybody knows each other and they know how they acquired their position. But as soon as the masses of people are large enough so that nobody knows from whom you steal and so forth, the worst people will rise to the top.